are watching Footy SA at the moment. Hope you're enjoying the show, and it is time now for our SANFL update thanks to Farmers Union Iced Coffee. And remember, it is a Farmers Union Iced Coffee or it's nothing. And we've had the 2 games so far in the SANFL, and a good win on the Friday night it was too, boys, for Norwood. They took care of Glenelg by 17 points. In a hard-fought game, they blew them away, though, really, in that first quarter, 5-1. And in the other match, Sturt flying. I picked them to finish bottom at the start of the year. That's how good a judge I am. They absolutely flogged North Adelaide, so great result for them. Have a look at their ladder, though. You two boys are grinning from ear to ear. South on top. I've got 2 Panther boys in. I was wondering why you're so happy this morning. They are flying at the moment. Sturt up there in second spot, Port in third, so they can really cement their spot up there as well with a win against the Crows today. It should be a fantastic game. And as we said, we've got that big match today between the Port Magpies and the Adelaide State League side. And Mitch Cleary caught up with Heath Uni to have a chat about that fixture.
Heath, coaching the SANFL side with Adelaide this year, how are you enjoying the new role?
Yeah, it's a great opportunity. First and foremost, it's a historic opportunity for the footy club to have our own side in the SANFL competition. It's a great competition, and to have all our players play under the Adelaide coaches on a weekly basis is only going to be beneficial for our development going forward.
What sort of things are you working on during the week with these boys they can implement to the game that they otherwise wouldn't have had?
I think having our players all together under the one banner just allows us to focus on the Adelaide Crows game plan, whether it's in the seniors under Brenton or on a Saturday in the SANFL. We get to implement our game style, our structures, and we get to coach in context. So that's probably the advantage we have.
You've got a number of senior players like your Ian Callanan types that are sticking around with the group. How important are these guys to work with the younger boys you're bringing through the system?
Oh, Ian's been fantastic. Ian's a terrific story. 10 years playing state league footy, and then to finally get an opportunity at an AFL club. It's a great story to sell to our young guys that hard work pays off. But his experience in football terms and his knowledge of the game has been really beneficial for our young players.
Going forward, how important is it going to be for these 1 to 3 year players that have just joined the footy club and years down the track be playing senior footy at the Adelaide Crows together?
Yeah, it's a huge advantage, and it's something that will probably pay real dividends in the years to come.
And how big of an opportunity is it for these development players outside your AFL list that get the opportunity to be playing under the watchful eye of yourself, Brenton, and the rest of the coaching staff each week to push for a spot on an AFL list in years ahead?
I suppose our role is to get them into the system and give them the opportunity to develop under our watchful eye, and hopefully get them playing at the highest level they can, whether it's SANFL, whether it's AFL in the future.
We've got a Farmers Union Iced Coffee medal for the hardest working SANFL player this year. Any names that we can look out for beyond your AFL list that we can look out for that are pushing for big things in 2014?
First, I think there's a guy on our list who suppose displays great attitude, great work ethic, is Jake Kelly. He's one of the hardest workers I've seen coming into our AFL system. Will Painter, Tyson Davis-Neal, these guys who work full-time. One of them's a concreter who works full-time and commits to coming down on twice a week and try to fulfil a career playing at the highest possible. So those guys are doing that at the moment.
Cannot wait for that match at the Clare Valley today between the Crows State League side and also the Port Magpies. Should be a beauty. We know that one's on. The other games on today are West Adelaide and Central District, and South and the Eagles. Fellas, might get a tip from you, Brogues. Westies and Central, who do you like there?
I reckon Westies might get their first win.
And what about you, Goody?
I think the Dogs will win that one. I think Adelaide will beat Port Adelaide in a bit of an upset, and I think the game down at the bottom with South Adelaide and the Eagles, I think this is the big test for South today, Brogues. Eagles are in pretty good form. If we win today, this is going to set the season up.
I like this wee business. It's good. Brogues, are you going with South as well?
100%. Be a beautiful day down there in Nollunga this afternoon.
What about the Crows and the Port game? Who do you like there?
Port.
Yeah, I think they're probably going to get it done. Now, fellas, don't forget, we've also got the Farmers Union Iced Coffee medalist, $5,000 for the winner. And that is obviously for the player who's the most loyal, perseverant, honest and hard-working. And this week's nominee is Norwood's Jimmy Allen. Fabulous player he is as well. He's been at a couple of clubs, but boys, he's one of those wonderful players, isn't he, that gets around in the comp?
Yeah, he's won a couple of McGarry medals and obviously changing clubs this year. I know Nord are really happy to get hold of him. He's a quality midfielder, and he's been doing this for a long time, just gathering possessions through the midfield.
Good stuff, Goody. We'll make sure you don't miss the Farmers Union Iced Coffee medalist every week. Nominations, and we'll be awarding $5,000 to that winner. Remember, It's a Farmers Union iced coffee or it's nothing. Stick around here on Footy SA though. Thanks to Farmers Union iced coffee, we've got all the local matches and results after the break.